So, this is the second time I'm doing this recording because the first one I did was just not accurate to what actually happened. So, this Suck Me Sunday is basically just gonna consist of my experience with eBay as a seller. Because as a buyer, I've had nothing but good experience with them until I try to sell something on their platform, and then my whole perception of them went to shit. So, without further ado, I'll brief you first. And then I'll get into the nitty gritty. So long story short, I wanted to sell my Logitech G920 and the shifter as like a little bundle, right? That was the first item I sold. The second item I sold was a PS5. And then I had a pair of Kyrie's listed, but I didn't actually sell them. So I just took the listing down after the events I'm about to go over. But, like, I sold two things on eBay, and they both had issues. So I don't believe that's a fluke. I just think that's a consistent issue. So fuck eBay, right? And granted, right? eBay's not the one entirely at fault. Some of the mistakes are on me for acting like a fuckwit. But yeah, I think we both problematic. Credit where credit is due. We both pieces of shit. So to start this, I sold my Logitech G920 and the little shifter in a bundle, right? Because I got a Moza R9 and just simply didn't need it anymore. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just get rid of the G920. What the fuck do I need it for? It's gonna collect dust. So I sold it. I sold the G9... Oh my god. Yeah, I sold the G920 and the shifter in a little bundle for 320 Australian dollars. And you know, this is my first time, like, selling anything on online anyways. My first time selling some online. So I found a big ass box. Asked my dad to drop it off at Australia Post next time he's near. And my parents like, oh yeah, good on you, son, for like selling this shit instead of letting it collect dust. And I was like, oh, thank you. So I thought that was the end of it. Like, I truly did. I thought the moment this G920 leaves my hands and hits Australia Post, we're just gonna be done with it. That's what I thought, anyways. So the sale's done. I wait a few days. It's delivered at the person's house, and I'm like, oh yeah, dope. Check my eBay overview, wondering if I can cash it out. And it has this little... Not that. That happens later on. So I check my eBay overview. I look at it thoroughly, and it's like $240. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened to half of it? So I look, I see that the promotion fees costed a lot. And just overall selling on eBay itself, they took $40 for doing that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? That's on me for fucking up. At least I walk away with 240 bucks, right? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. All things considered, could be worse. So there was a little like error on the screen that said that my address wasn't updated. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just re-put in my card details. No big deal, right? So I changed my card details, and the thing where it says like how long your money's being held for, it went from a week to 15 days, and I'm like, oh shit, wait, what the fuck happened? So I messaged one of the eBay support people. Like I opened the little chat room, messaging someone. I was like, yo, I changed my card details right on eBay, and now it's locked me out for 15 days instead of 7. And then the first guy who picks up, I tell him the situation. He's like, yeah, I'm not actually the guy you talk to for shit like this. I can transfer you to a branch that does handle issues like this. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'd love that for sure. Yeah, he transfers me to this random lady. I tell her my situation. I'm like, hey ma'am, my card details were changed by myself. I changed my card details, and now I'm locked out for 15 days. Is this like a security issue, or is it gonna work out itself? And then the lady was like, yeah, no, I'm not actually the specialist. I can transfer you to a specialist. And I'm like, all right, yeah, no, I'd love that, yeah. So she gives me she forwards me to this random agent. Guy joins the chat, and I tell him the situation. I brief him like I have these two other people, and he's like, yeah. So turns out the lady who just forwarded you to me forwarded it incorrectly. I'm not actually the guy you talk to for shit like this. And I'm like, alright, dope. Who do I gotta talk to? Who do I gotta get forward to? And he's like, yeah, no, I'll forward you to the person now. I got you. So, he does it. He forwards me to the final lady. And I'll tell you her name this time because she's important to the story. Nandini. He forwards me to Nandini, right? I think I pronounced that terribly. But because she's a bitch, she don't even deserve proper enunciation. Like, I don't give a fuck if my words are minced right now. It's just pure hatred whenever I think of that name. Nandini. So he forwards me to Nandini, right? And I'm like, yeah, are you the actual person I talk to for shit like this? Because I've been forwarded 3 times, and I just want to know if I can get this this. It wasn't a suspension. It was like this break. Like, is there a way I can get this timeout shortened? And she's like, oh no, you can't, sir. But if you wait till the end of 15 days, your fund will be released, and it'll be that. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's dope. All I gotta do is wait 15 days, then it'll be released confirmed. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, dope. Thank you for your time. So I end that chat. I thought that was it. Like, okay, cool. I just wait 15 days. Funds get released. Dope, right? I thought that was it. I truly did. Tell me why fucking the next day, right? Like, I woke up for school, checked my phone. The next day, I found out my account was suspended indefinitely. I'm like, alright, that's fucking exquisite, but what happens to my funds? So I clicked my eBay overview. I clicked the little eBay overview to check what's going on with my money now. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, they told me to wait 15 days till the funds get released. That should happen outside of my account's, what's the word? Current situation, yeah. My account's current situation shouldn't really matter whether or not the funds get released. Because I sold the item, so I'd expect the money comes to me. It makes sense, right? But not to eBay apparently, because on the little eBay overview, it says my funds are frozen for 190 days. And after the 190 days, my money gets released. So I have to wait more than half a year for my money to get released. But I had afterpay bills. Like if it was like a small amount of money, I probably wouldn't have pressed it. I would have been like, yeah, it's fine. But $240, like, to an unemployed high school kid, that's a lot, to me at least. So I go back to the eBay chat room, right? And I click on can I talk to an agent? And the bot was fucking around a bit. He was being a little bit of an asshole, so I just had to like just tell the bot like, yo, give me a fucking agent. That's all I want. The bot finally puts me in a chat room, and I'm waiting for the newest agent to come. And you know, I saw a familiar face. I saw Nandini, and I was like, oh shit. Hi, yeah, I have this problem now. I was suspended for no reason at all, and I just like to know why, or if I get the funds released. I don't really care about the account. You can have it, bro. You can have it, but just I want my money. And then she walks me around the truth a bit, right? She just wastes my time a bit, like being like, hey, yeah, I'll check the status. Until she drops a fucking bomb on me, right? She drops a bomb that, yeah, no, your shit ain't ever getting unsuspended, son. If you did something that heinous that you gotta be permabanned, you probably deserved it. And, I was confused to my core. I was like, okay, sure, but, do you know why I was suspended? Like, from my perspective, I was just suspended, my account was suspended for no, like, rhyme or reason. So I just started asking her. I was like, yeah, but okay, sure, you want to lock my money, fine, but what could I have done without my own knowledge that could get me banned for off the platform? Like, what could I have done to get banned off the platform? And it's not like I fucking scammed the guy. I gave him the full Logitech G920 in working order. The shifter worked, the wheel worked, the pedals worked. So I don't think he opened like a ticket being like, yo, this guy's a scammer. So I was confused. I was like, man, do you know why I was banned? Like, can you tell me? But then she kept beating around the bush. And it infuriated me deep down in my core. So I fucking lost it. I just started going off on her. Which, in hindsight, being 2020, was not the right thing. I just kept asking like, yo, I don't, like, I do want the money, right? I do want the money, but can you just tell me why I got suspended? Like, I don't remember doing anything wrong. Like, I filled my order. I changed my account details. Is that the suspicious activity? Like, is that what was so heinous? But no response. She was like, yeah, no, I can't actually verify why your account was suspended, but the eBay terms of service and the thingamajig, if it deemed that your account was dangerous, then it just does. So I was like, alright, dope. Are you actually the person to help me with something like this? And she's like,
yes, I am.
but I was fuming, so I wrote, clearly not. Can you forward me to someone who can actually help me? And then she said that she could forward me to someone in her branch, and it wouldn't actually help. But I was curious. I was like, yeah, no, just forward me to literally anyone, a manager. I pulled the Karen card, right? I pulled the Karen card. I was like, yeah, can I talk to your manager? Literally anything. Bitch. But so she's like, okay, sir, 2-3 minutes. My manager will join the thing. 4 minutes go by. I'm like, all right, fine, all right. Hello, you there? 8 minutes go by. I'm like, yo, you there? 15 minutes go by. I've lost it. I was like, this motherfucker walked off completely. Like, she's just gone. So I composed myself and decided to go again. I went back. I closed the eBay chat room, opened a new ticket. I'm like, yeah, chat with an agent. Don't matter. Because I was expecting, like, maybe this was just a bad agent. Maybe the next one will, like, actually help me. But to my surprise, it was Nandini again. It was Nandini again. For the 3rd time. So I was like, are you the woman from before? Ma'am, I would just like to know why my account was suspended. Like, enlighten me, bro. Do literally anything to give me the information on why I was suspended. I was being rude about it, too. I was being rude about it. She had no reason to help me because I was being an asshole. But considering she wasn't already helping me, fuck it. Fuck it. So, we tiptoe around it for a bit. But to my surprise, it was Nandini again. It was Nandini again. She's like, yeah, no, sir, your account's fucked. There's nothing I can do. No one else can do anything. Your account's just banned. You have to wait 190 days for it to get released, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's that. So, I don't remember what I said word for word. I'll put it up on screen. But I just went off on her like a little dickhead. And, you know, after we exchanged a few words, I told her she was worthless and stopped there for the day. So, I was fuming. I was fuming, and now partially guilty because I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that to the lady. But in hindsight, being 2020, fuck that bitch. Shut up. So, I waited a day. I waited a day because it was late at night, and I was almost certain that this was the only motherfucker who was working that day. Because it was like 8 to 10 o'clock at night. So I was like, okay, everyone in Australia, right, is going to be asleep. So I'll try tomorrow when it's business hours. So I'll wait until I get home from school that day. And whenever I get home, whenever school ends for me, I go to the gym right after because they're like somewhat close. So I went from school, parked in the gym parking lot, but far away from any other cars, so no one could hear what was about to happen. So instead of clicking chat with an agent, I selected having an agent call on the little eBay support thing. Wait a few minutes. eBay finally calls. I pick up ready for a fight. I was like, I picked up. The lady's like, hi, hello, how can I help you with eBay support services today? I briefed her. I was like, hey, so long story short, my account was banned without me actually doing anything too bad, and I asked the eBay support people who I text. I asked them why I was banned, and none of them could tell me why. Can you, like, help me get my account reinstated or just get my funds released? Because, yeah, no, I just want the money, in short. And she's like, oh, okay, sir, yeah, give me 3 minutes. I'll check the account status, and I'll get back to you. I'll give her a few minutes. She comes back. She's like, yeah, so I can see that your account was suspended. And you said that there wasn't any reason why, sir? And I was like, yeah, no, I genuinely have no idea why I was banned. Like, if you could find any reason why I was banned, I'll take this on the chin. But, like, genuinely just, I'll take even a hint of why I was banned and leave, right? She looks around for a bit. She's like, yeah, sir, I can't find any reason that you're banned. So, would you want your account reinstated? And I'm like, yes, bro, yes. Like, I sprung on that so quickly. And she was like, oh, yeah, sir, okay, give me a moment. Took a few minutes. She comes back, hi, sir, can I verify a few details about you? And I'm like, absolutely you can. So she asked, what's your address? Told her my address. She asked, what's my phone number? Told her my number. She asked, what do you plan to sell on eBay? And I'm like, so I've sold this Logitech wheel. I'm planning to sell a PS5 and a pair of basketball shoes, right? And she was like, oh, okay, a few more minutes. So she took another 1-2 minutes. Motherfucker's verdict. Guess what this God's greatest Filipino woman said? Guess what she said? She's like, hi, sir. So, your account will be reinstated within the hour. I apologize for any inconvenience this has caused. Will that be all for today? I fucking broke down. I was like, ma'am, thank you so fucking much. Like, bless your soul. You were such a help. And she's like, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Will that be all for today? And I was like, yeah, that will be all. Bless you. And she's like, okay, thank you. And then hung up. Gave her fucking all the stars I could. God's greatest exchange right there. So, she said it would be done within the hour, right? It was done within 10 minutes. I was like, holy shit. You know what? Fucking Nandini and the Filipino woman, they cross each other out because Nandini's bitch ass was crossed out by God's greatest soldier right there. So, in my head, I was like, okay, lightning don't strike twice in the same place. So, surely the curse of eBay is going to be done, right? So, I sold my PS5 on there. And I was getting ready to be hit with any sort of fees. I was bracing. So, PS5 sold, hit the guy's house. Money got released in my account. It got taxed $80, but I was like, okay, you know what? $80 is fine. And it actually hit my account this time. Holy shit, wait, is this it? So, a few days pass with the $440 in my account. And you know, I was shopping on eBay, ironically, because I was like, oh shit, I got this money, I'm gonna go buy something nice for myself. So I check eBay real quick, I look around, and then something catch my eye, it's red. And I'm like, wait, what's red, what's a notification? And in the little notification hub, it says to check my eBay overview. We're gonna charge you for, I think, mislabeled shipping. And I was like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? So I sprint over with my fingers, right? I sprint over to the eBay overview. I check thoroughly. So I see that it's deduct $168. And you know, I was already confused when the sale of the PS5 went from like 440, 460, and then it lost $40. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna argue at this point. So I thought that was that. So I pull up a support ticket again, but this time I'm actually matched with a sane fucking person. Right? I asked the support lady, like, hey, I was charged $80 and then $168 for the sale of my PS5. Yeah, what's going on there? Why did I say it like that? That was white as shit. What's going on there, man? Fuck up. So I asked her, I was like, yeah, what's going on? I got no idea. She tells me, right, the initial $40 was due to mislabeled shipping. And I was like, oh yeah, that's dope. Okay, but then, so that's the $40 off the PS5. And then what's the $160 for? And then she hits me with a fucking bomb, bro. She hits me with Hiroshima 2.0. She tells me that the $40 that was deducted off the total eBay overview at first, right? That was from the sale of the Logitech wheel. And I'm like, wait. What do you mean that it got taken off the sale of the Logitech wheel? I thought I already paid $80 in fees for that one. And then she told me that I labeled the shipping incorrectly. And I was like, wait, man, I used the thing that eBay gave me. Is that one not correct? And she was like, oh, no, sir, you have to adjust it yourself. And I'm like, fuck! I sold 2 things like that. So, I was grasping at straws. I was like, okay, yeah, but then what's the $160? She drops the second nuke. The second nuke. She was like, yeah, the $160 was the shipping cost. Well, the shipping, fee from your mislabeled, dimensions of the PS5 package. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. So I just paid $200 in shipping. Exquisite. So, after she confirms, like, yeah, no, you have to pay it. This wasn't an error on our end, it was an error on your end. Because I blindly trusted the dimensions thing. So, I closed the chat. I put my phone down. I paced my room for a bit. I was pissed, right? Because this time I got no one to be angry about but myself. So I was like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? So you know what I did? You know what my solution was? If they were gonna tax me $168, right? What if I don't have any money in my account? So that same hour, I spent $500. I bought the Moza ESX wheel and the Orient Bambino from the story I told last video, right? That same Orient Bambino. And this this warmed my heart a bit because I was like, yeah, no, they can't do shit. They can't do shit. What are they gonna do? Ban my account? I don't give a fuck about the account. So I tell my friends about it. I tell my family. I'm like, yeah, no, avoid eBay like the fucking plague, y'all. It is bullshit. They try to hit me with $180. No, not $180. Actually, you know what? Yeah, $200 total in shipping fees. They tried to hit me with that. All my friends like, oh, that's bullshit. I told my grandmother. She's like, oh, grandson, you should pray for them. Something along those lines. Kid. She didn't say it was bullshit, but she's practically a saint. She was like, oh, that's not good. And I was like, yeah, it's bad, ain't it? So, hell, I even told some of the teachers at school. I was like, hey, sir, do you have a plan to sell anything on eBay? Yeah, fucking don't. And they all heeded the warning. And I thought that's how I was just gonna do it. I thought, okay, yeah, I'm gonna duck the fees. Dope, right? Until I told my mom and dad. And then, you know, they were like, oh wait, no, that's bullshit, son. Why'd they charge you? And I was like, yeah, because the shipping labels are fucked, but they can't actually charge me because I have no money in my account. And, you know, what they said fucking shocked me because they were like, oh yeah, no, son, you should pay it. I was like, wait. You want me to pay the motherfuckers that stole $200 total from me? From us, actually. From us. Why would I do that? Like, genuinely, why would I do that? And then they dropped a little cheeky truth bomb, right? They said that it could either affect my credit score, or mainly the credit score. Like, they said that if eBay fucks my name up, it could affect future loans, and I'm like, oh shit, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I was too closed-minded. But how do I pay this off? Because, like, genuinely, I spent every dollar in my account. I had 35 cents left to my name. Like, that's not enough to cover $168. My fucking goat of a mother. You know what she does? She didn't scold me. She didn't do anything like smack the shit out of me, say you're son, right? You're stupid. Go work at Macca's to get the funds off. You know what she did? She asked, yo, son, how much is the fee? $168? Yeah, okay, I got you. I'll transfer you. And I was like, wait. No. You don't have to do that. What the fuck, first of all? Right? We're not paying these pieces of shit. And she was like, son, I'm not letting your future get ruined over $168. And I was like, oh, mate, you're a fucking legend. God, you're a fucking legend, right? So, there is no moral to this story. Other than, my mother's a fucking legend. And eBay sucks, right? That's just how it is. And, you know, to this day, I fucking hate Nandini with a passion. And granted, I might have been too aggressive with her. But, you know, if I find out...
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah.